Hello everybody, welcome back into the Let's Look Bright channel. So I am back over here to the trailer. Hopefully y'all watched the little video that I had about me being back at home. Went ahead and took a bunch of the silver that I had stacked up from the dimes, all the wheat cents, and actually went to the wheat cent album to put in two. I was able to slot in two wheat cents there. As a 1935 and a 1911 that we had originally found from our last couple of hunts. Then also too, I actually went through the quarter album, slotted in all the silver quarters that I had. I think I had one duplicate, which was fantastic because I had like 15 different silver S-proof quarters, and like I say, I only had one that I had doubles of, but which is fantastic. But anyhow, I also had picked up a box of pennies. I actually ordered this online from Florida. And if y'all don't know, I'm up here in the Wyoming area, which it's really tough to actually get boxes, especially the work when places where I'm at. So anyhow, we do have a penny box here. I did have it opened up. I make sure my wife checked it out. It was circulated, which is really nice. And I want to say we had a 1940 wheat cent sitting right there in the dead center. So no, we got one wheat cent showing. There'd be one wheat cent ender. Also on top of that, I did pick up two of the 2000 Philadelphia Sacagawea rolls and a nice little DDO. Show you this on a later date video. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and jump into the penny box here. See if we can get some more wheat cents. As always, we want to fill the album. Then on two, there's a lot of varieties in here that you can check for. A lot of good years. Also the shield cents too. The newer shield cents that you see right here. These shield cents also have a lot of varieties on them. Looking for the 2023 Philadelphia with a VDV V on it. I'm not for sure if Florida has the extra V on there. I know it's been coming out of the New York area. So make sure you're checking your pennies if you're up in the New York area, around that area there. You might have a VDV V on there. The 2024 Philadelphias actually come with no VDB at all in there. So there's a few coins that have been found. I want to say they do have them already sold on eBay and so forth, so on. But make sure you check in the 2024 that doesn't have a VDB. So make sure you check for that also. Anyhow, a lot to look through. Let's go ahead and jump on in. I'll bring you in for the first find. Usually what I do is I'll have all my varieties slated. I say varieties is variety years, basically, that I put in front of me on my mat here. And I will have them set up for the variety years. I'll go ahead and check them up under the scope, see if you have any additional errors or varieties on there. But usually I stack my wheat cents here. When we get 5 wheat cent finds, I usually bring you in. But if we get a nice earlier year or a tougher date to find, like a 31S or something like that, I'll definitely bring you in for those. But let's go ahead and jump in. Well, I've only been through 2 rolls, and I have basically the full board or fully stacked all the way across here in 2 rolls, because Philadelphia, and I don't see a lot of Philadelphia coins, but anyhow, a lot of Philadelphia in here, a lot of nice dates too, a lot of the good looking coins. We do have 2 wheat cents. I guess since while I got you here, go ahead and show you. So we got a 50 Philadelphia and a 56 Philadelphia. We did get one of the 2009 Philadelphias there. You want to make sure to look for that extra finger on the book here for when Lincoln's sitting down. So I'll show you here in a second. But got one up under the scope, actually. And like I said, Philadelphia coins I don't get to see a whole lot of. This is a 2023 Philadelphia. If you see right here, we got nice die clashing. It looks like the V or an A right there. If you come up right in front of his nose, see a clashing coming right in front of his nose here. You don't even have to actually turn the coin. You can just see it. It's kind of standing there. There's clashing right here also. I don't think we got much above the head there. Nothing for clashing up here. Not seeing really anything there. A little bit probably right in front of his eye there. But yeah, coming out of his nose, you can see it. You can see the clashing right here. On the reverse though, it's a little tougher to see anything. Got little scuff marks on there. But definitely got some clashing right here coming through. Kind of looks like a star almost, but little clashing there. Not seeing anything on the bottom really yeah, a little tougher to see. But yeah, that's about the only bit of clashing I see on the reverse here. Just that little bitty portion in the shield. But that's cool though. I'll always take a clash. That's a definite nice little error find. But that's cool. 2023 Philadelphia, like I say, I don't get to look at them a whole lot. There's a bunch of 2023 Philadelphia stacked in here, so crossing fingers, we get some extra varieties out of there to be nice. But anyhow, let's keep digging, guys. All right, we've knocked out 18 rolls so far there. I do have 5 more finds on the board. We got a 45 Philadelphia, move over to 46s. We got 2 of those. Got a 52 Philly and a 58 Denver also. So yeah, 10 wheat cents so far for the hunt and 18 rolls. That's actually pretty good. Got some more variety stacking up. Really don't have anything yet to show, but bring in hopefully soon. Okay, we got about 25 rolls down in the box. Got some more variety years set up there. Do have 15 wheat cents, as you see. We've been stacking them up the last few there. So 1940, a 44. Got another 44, and then 46 and a 47, all Philadelphia. So kind of interesting to me is getting Philadelphia. So anyhow, I do have this 1997 up under the scope. So 1997, you want to make sure to look also for any kind of doubling on the ear. You can have, I want to say that actually you can have doubling on the, it might start about halfway down. Actually, it doubles behind the ear back here. So basically this edging of this ear will be doubled and set off to the side, just right behind it. Or you can have doubling that's actually up underneath the earlobe, where actually the earlobe is split and there's another earlobe added onto it. And the reason why I say that, because this is a 1997 Philadelphia. Scoot this one over. Found it. There's a double deer right there. So the earlobe at top and the earlobe at bottom here. 1997 Philadelphia. If you come up, it's a little tougher to see, but it has a little die gouge just right up above the ear where it needs to be. There's a gouge that's actually, it's inside the D right here, and I'm guessing there's some right there on the outside of the D. It's got a couple other little telltale signs, but this is the best of variety. It's not in horrible condition, but it's definitely not an AU state for sure. So this is the obverse, as you see, a little flat on the truss there. Flip it over the reverse. It's still got quite a bit of meat on there. Some of the steps are still there. So, I mean, it'll probably be in that, I would say, XF range probably. So XF. But, yeah, I mean, that's the 1997 double deer. That's a really tough one to find. So if you look at that one and you look at this one, it's kind of the way it looks. And you can see it looks almost like a line behind the ear right here. It's a little tougher to see, but it's like a little bit line behind the ear. Those are almost normal on there, really. I see a lot of them that have just a little bit of an outline there, but definitely this 97 has the doubling on that earlobe. So that's an awesome find. Like I said, that is the best of variety. That's a pretty nice find too. That's awesome. Find of the week. Let's take this 97, put it in the bag, keep rolling. All right, so we actually got 6 more finds on the board. And we still got 14 rolls left in the box. It's actually a really good box. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be ordering another box. I want to say I paid $37. I think it was $37 and some change for the box. And it came from Florida to basically up in Minnesota area. So it's not that bad, actually, because $25 and you're talking drive time to go pick it up. And then actually put it into another box and just ship it, so forth, so on. So it's not bad for, like I said, the price. The guy can't be making more than $1 or $2 off of it, actually. So anyhow, probably going to get another box or 2. I'm pretty excited about this box. It's a lot of good, really, really nice coins in here. And it's really nice to look at, like a massive amount of coins. Because I don't look at a lot of the shield cents coming out of the box. I do certain years, and I only do, majority of the time, is only Philadelphia and none of the Denver. And so like I said, I don't look through the whole box. There's a bunch of years that are really nice on, you know, you're talking about like 72s and 63s and 84s and 88s and so forth, so on, that actually have a variety. Reason why I stack up those years here to check them. So, like I said, this box here is pretty much almost every coin that is coming out of there I'm checking, which is kind of nice. So, anyhow, just to let y'all know, we got 8 Canadians, and I've literally pulled like 7 of them in like the past 5 or 6 rolls. We got a really nice 65 there, though. It's a 1965 Canadian. So that's a pretty nice one there that came out. But a lot of variety years there for Canadians. I didn't think really Florida would have as many, but quite a few of them popping out. And then we've got, like I said, our 6 additional wheat cents there. We got a 40, a 41, down to this 45 here, 55D, 57D, and a 58D. Really healthy. That's 21 so far out of this box, and we still have 14 more to go. So just bringing you on for a quick update. 3 rolls left in the box there, so went ahead and got 5 more wheat cents. So we got 25 total, as you see, 5 rows of 5 here. So let's jump on in and see. So we got 45 Philadelphia to a 52 Denver, 53 Philadelphia, 54 Denver, and a 55 Denver. We did add one more Canadian there to the stack, so we got 9 Canadians so far. We did add another 2009, possibly looking for that extra finger on the book. And I mentioned earlier that I'd show you, so let me go ahead and show you real quick since I got it. Usually whenever I do all the look through of everything at the end of it, I just take the 2009s and throw them back in the bag if there's nothing on them. So basically what you want to look for is an extra finger that's coming off right here. And if you see this, that's funny actually. Wait, is that for real? Looks like something right there. Also looks like something right there. Hang on one sec. I haven't even looked at this. I was just going to use it as an example. Might be just the way the colorations of the... Yeah, so you see right there, ever so slightly right there in the middle of his palm. That's going to be a little portion of the finger, or right here where the book is actually touching the finger at it. Might be a little extra there, probably just smushed, but let's see. Let me get a better one. Let's get this one right here. I haven't even looked at them yet, so I'm not sure what to look at. Yeah. So he's got a little something right there, but it's a little something there. And there is a ton of varieties for these though. So, but you want to make sure you look, see if there's anything there on this palm, basically holding the book, and there's not supposed to be anything there. It's supposed to be just this finger, you know, his thumb and his pointer finger there. In between is where everything's going to be at. So a little something there, and I'm thinking there's something actually on this one too though. Spin this one here. Kind of looks like something there. But you can actually have like a full finger sticking out. If you get it this way, it's kind of looks like a full finger sticking out the way this coloration is, but it's not. It's just the color of the book. But make sure to look at that area right there in your 2009 Philadelphias, because that's another variety also. They've got some really nice varieties. I think there's 2 big varieties for that, but there's like 9 or 10 different varieties actually for the extra finger going through the book. Anyhow, more variety years here to check through, and the 3 more rolls. Keep moving. All right, well, we finished that box up, and I already went through all the varieties. I went through all the wheat cents, as you see here. We didn't have the earliest wheat cents we've had was the 1940s. We have multiple of the 1940s, 41s, 42s, so forth, so on. So nothing in the 30s or 20s or teens, but that's perfectly fine. Checked for all the any DDOs doubling or anything for D over Ds, so forth, so on in here. So I didn't see anything, but we do have some more wheat cents to add to the jug. But hold on to them all. We have quite a few of the Canadian cents, as you see there, 369 Canadian cents out of a Florida box. So that's a little interesting. Come over here to the one I thought might have something on there. It's 2009 Philadelphia. And like I said, it's got something right there on the palm. I'm not for sure what that is. It stands out a little bit. It looks like it's actually raised fills there too. So might be a portion of a finger. It's probably one of the varieties, but it's going to be a very small variety. But definitely going to hold on to it and check it out here in a little bit. This 1987, as you see over here, I'm not for sure what this is. It's not, I don't honestly understand what brockage is, or like a wide strike or whatnot on there. So basically it starts up there with the G, curls all the way around through the I. See, it engulfs the L and the I there. Comes all the way down here, and it basically has a line where it's stopping at right here, right by the shoulder. So it doesn't go any further. So that's a little interesting. Not for sure. I haven't seen one like this. Honestly, it's usually like a small band that wraps around, but this is a pretty chunky band that wraps around here. So hold it out to the side for a little oddity to go back in to the house and hold on to. Now, I did go ahead and show you. Guess it won't hurt to show you the double ear again. So yet again, double ear, top and bottom there. Now, this 97 is actually supposed to look like this. So that's what the ear is supposed to look like, but it's actual split and doubled. So that's pretty interesting. It's got the telltale signs with the my bad, I drew a blank. But anyhow, it's got dye gouges that are inside of the D. It's got some like scratches that are up on top of the head here, which is some identifiers on there. It's supposed to have right here at the bottom, supposed to be a couple of gouges right here. And I mean, it could be a little bit of a gouge right there. And there's supposed to be another one beside it right here. Might be where the little gray area is at, but there looks like it's possible a little bit of a gouge. And they call it the lapel, which is basically that area there of the coat. But there's a few telltale signs on here. You're supposed to also have like a dye chip that's to the left of the building here. There's a little bitty chip on top. It's not one to the left. It's supposed to be one right there. I'm not really seeing it. Another telltale sign or a reference point for it is actually a light dye crack. And there's actually one that goes right above the C here. See if I get a little better. It's very light on this one. Yeah, it's supposed to come out the corner of the building, go straight through the I and the C, and it goes right here in between the I and the C. It goes, supposed to go right below the I. Anyhow, but that's pretty cool one. That's a nice 1997 double deer and an XF condition, just give or take, probably $40 for it. Once you get up there in that AU range and stuff like that, it gets up to like $85 to $90 on it. MS state, it just starts to skyrocket, $120, 185, so forth, so on there. So take this 97, throw it back in the bag, and then I've got let's pull this one off to the side. I'll show you the example first. 1988 Philadelphia. Now, 88 Philadelphia also has a double ear. And if you look right here, this isn't it. It's just an example. But if you look right here, you got the notching. That's where the earlobe is at, going inside of the ear. Now, tilting it, you can see the way this one looks. Now, if I pull this one off to the side, and this is the one I was curious about. Just going to reach out to you guys what y'all think. Looks like it's splitting in between. Looks like it's a doubled ear also. This right here being the bottom side of the earlobe, and then this actually being the earlobe where it's at for the ear. So this looks like it's almost a doubled ear also. But the 88 doubled ear is actually, the FS that they have for it is actually quite pronounced because the ear is all the way down here. It's basically way below it. But that looks good to me. I'm going to hold on to it. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think about that. If y'all think that is a double ear compared to what it's supposed to look like. It's got all the laceration telltale signs left and right. It's supposed to go east and west of Liberty. It's supposed to have all these lacerations across here. Basically abrasions. I say laceration, but abrasion marks. There's supposed to be an abrasion mark too. If you turn it, there's going to be one that comes right out the nose and is right here. And it comes at an angle and goes up about right here. Tough to tell. Like I said, it's been worn in some, but yeah. It's like I say, it starts right here and it works its way up. You can barely see a little bit of it. But like I said, that right there is interesting too, because that could possibly be a secondary double deer that we have in this box, which would be crazy. 2023 Philadelphia. This is the one we had the nice little die clash on it. Let me throw this in the bag. But then we had our die clash in the front of the nose there, back of the head. So that was cool. A nice little find there. You flip it on over and like showed you, there's a little bit in the shield there. I didn't see much on it. But we do got a nice little die clash, and that is a definite find. So actually we had a lot of nice finds, which is really nice because it's been a while since I've had this many wheat tints in one box. Usually it's like 6 or 8, and that's going to be 25 right there. So all in all, fantastic hunt. To let y'all know, I am going to be getting another box, probably 2 boxes. I might just do it as every couple of weeks. Go ahead and order one of these boxes just from random folk. But I'm really excited actually to get another one of these from the Florida area. So anyhow, I hope y'all liked the video. You guys make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I do have the hunt coming up. Actually, I'm probably going to be working on it here in a second after I cleared the board, but going to be doing 2 of the 2000 Philadelphia Sacagawea run through, see if we can find some wounded eagles in there. We got 2 rolls to do, and then also I've got a $50 here. I will also show you what OMM over mint mark means on there. But anyhow, y'all make sure y'all go down below. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to the 2,000 subscriber area, so I'm able to give more giveaways out. I've got a scale that I'm going to be giving out. One of the scales are like this here. I've got some off-center strike coins I've got going out. I've got to do some silver and then so forth, so on. So we've got quite a bit coming up for it. Anyhow, hit that thumbs up button, and you guys have a fantastic day.